Hey, hello dental lab owners. Welcome to the third video of DentNode Mastering series. So in the last video, I missed one thing. So once you create an account, this will be the screen that you will see. So here you in the welcome screen, you can see we are telling you the few first steps that you have to take to start using DentNode. So these are fairly straightforward steps. The first thing you have to create a product. So basically, if you have a price list or your brochure, that will be a point. That will be your starting point. The second thing will be adding a doctor, and the last thing with these two combination, you can create a case. So let's start with adding a doctor first. Will because creating a product is a little bit complicated. So I'll start you with start creating a doctor. Doctor means clients. So if you go to client section here, by the way, there are multiple ways to add a doctor. So I'll show you the easiest way. The easiest way is to going to clients and clicking on add client. So this model will show up. So as you can see, the first option is to add a doctor, which is like, individual person. It could be a clinic as well, or it could be a hospital. If you select clinic, then again, you can add the doctor name inside that clinic. And if you have multiple doctors, I'll show you that option as well. So let's start with the very basic right now. Let's create a doctor. We name this Dr. Pawan Chaudhary. So in this part, only thing you have to add is the first name and the last name. Actually, only the first name. Rest everything is optional. Excuse me. So these email and other fields will be required when we talk about dental DN clinic. So DN clinic is a software that I showed you earlier. It is for the dentist to send us the cases and gets update about any cases. So we'll discuss that later in the coming videos. But in this video, as you can see, it's very easy to create a doctor or a clinic or a hospital. So let's create one. So as you can see, Dr. Pawan got created. If you want to create a hospital or a clinic, you can create that as well. Like we can name it Sharma Hospital. Hospital. That's the name of the hospital. In that hospital, we have a contact person, Mr. Deepak Lal. Let's say like this. We can add the phone number of it, the email of the hospital, and it remains the same. If this hospital is already listed, so like dental hospital something, so we can already pick that address for you and autofill for you, but that address should be on the Google map. So let's create a hospital now. Wow, so now we have two things. We have created two hospitals. So this is one part of adding clients. If you want to add lots of clients, like multiple clients, so easiest way to do that is go to this option called bulk import, and in that bulk import, go to integrations and import by CSV and download the sample CSV. So when you download the sample CSV, it will show as lab dash. Earlier name of DentNode was lab dash. So lab dash clinic import. So go to Google Sheets. Google Sheets. Okay, let's open this folder. Open. Let's go to upload, browse. So it will be in our download folder. Download folder. Let's select it. Open. Now it will give you an empty table that you have to fill it. Give it a second. So these are the same fields that we saw in the form, but now they are in what you call SVG format. So let's example, I want to add two doctors here. As I said earlier, only the first name is required. We'll name it Alka Yadav, and the other doctor we'll name Suman. Suman uh, Kapoor. I'll name it Kapoor. Okay. Just save this data. Now once you fill in this data, you might already have an Excel sheet with you, so you can do it very easily. You can just copy paste from your Excel sheet here. Make sure how many whatever rows you fill, you provide the serial number for it. You can do it automatically also, and any other information if you want to add. For example, let's say I say for Alka, I want to add their Gmail address as well. So you can do that as well. If they have a clinic name, you can do that as well. Right now, after doing that, just go to menu. In the menu, go to download as CSV. Download, remember, you have to download it as CSV. If you download it at some other format, it will not work. So downloads as CSV. Now if you go to the folder, and which I'll just name this thing again, because one is the empty file, one is the empty file, other one is with data. We'll name it with data so that it's easier for us to see. Okay. Now we go to Labdash again and just upload our CSV. Let me just do that once again. Yeah, we'll just go here and say upload our CSV with data. We just select it, CSV is valid, and we press import. So as you can see, just by doing that, now we have created more clients, Alka and Suman. So as you can see here, you can create client by clicking on this new client button. You can also do the bulk import, or you can also click on the new button, and here also you can add the client. It will be the same interaction. So these are the ways where how we can add a client or a hospital. In next videos, we'll be discussing about how to add products. Thank you for so much for sticking along. And yeah, it's going interesting so far. Let's see what else we have to learn. Thank you.